The Doctor of Digital, and this is stage 12 of the hero's journey. And this has to do with analyzing burning America in the best interest of the children based on Joseph Campbell's 12 steps. And you'd never believe what we're doing today. It's the 12th step. Now, of course, this means that we're going to start a master class and we're going to start doing some other things that have to do with how do you actually improve your writing, your memoir, your short story, your screenplay, your novel, whatever it might be. So if you have not gotten in touch with me and ask for the Hero's Journey worksheet, that's what you need to do because it will strengthen your writing and make you that much better of a storyteller. So, for stage 12, analyzing burning America in the best interest of the children, this is stage 12 of the hero's journey, The Return by Joseph Campbell, as adapted by Hollywood and other writers. The climax of your hero's journey encompasses the resurrection stage. And once they accomplish that, you can have your protagonist return to their ordinary world. And there are three reasons why your hero should make that return. Number one, to have the story come full circle. The reader and the audience are on this ride with your protagonist. They now empathize with them, and they also understand that the story creates a cathartic reaction, and that's what people are enjoying. We want to see the story resolved. We want to witness some closure so that we know the character's journey has ended. So, what better way to accomplish that than letting them go back to their ordinary world to either flaunt their success or show people that they've changed for the better? In the beginning of Burning America, Paul was the primary caregiver to their child, Kaitrin. In the return stage, Paul is reunited to Kaitrin and she is made whole by returning to the loving arms of her father, but only after Paul has faced and overcome the ordeal stage. In Willow, we see the titular protagonist return to his village a hero. When he left, he was considered a joke, a naive wannabe sorcerer, but now he's welcomed with open arms as he showcases the knowledge and experience that he's learned. Oh, and he saved the world from evil as well. As a bonus, I can send you that scene to remind you. In A Bug's Life, after the grasshoppers have been defeated, Flick is welcomed back into the community as a hero instead of a hindrance. The ants are even using some of his inventions that originally caused the workers grief and chaos. I can send you that scene as a bonus. In Back to the Future, Marty returns to his ordinary world, only to discover that he positively influenced his family's life as a result of his actions in the past. I can send you that scene as a bonus. A cinematic story takes a reader and later an audience on a ride. It may be a physical thrill ride or emotional roller coaster, but in the end, that ride must always come to a close, and it helps to give people a sense of closure to see the conflict of the story resolved. And there's no better place to do that than visiting the hero's ordinary world once again, after all is well. Point number two, to complete the character arc. We follow a character for a long period of time. We want to see their character grow, change, or better themselves. It offers the reader and audience a sense of closure and catharsis. When we put the protagonist back into their ordinary world, it makes the reader and audience wonder how they'll react. Have they changed? Will they fall into the same pattern that they were in when they were introduced within the ordinary world? Paul in Burning America is wiser to the ways of the world after the ordeal. The last line of the story concludes with now Paul ready to parent Kaitrin in single parenting freedom. He is no longer subject to the restrictions of the court, neighbors, or the legal system. Paul is free. In Back to the Future Part 3, Marty has learned to put his ego in check, a key theme throughout the second and third films. A bonus, I'll send you that scene. In Toy Story, Woody has learned that new isn't necessarily such a bad thing. He handles change for the better. Bonus, I can show you that scene. In The Matrix, Neo has returns to the Matrix with his newfound powers and sense of consciousness. He's gone from an unknown character to an all-knowing hero, ready to take on Any threats? Bonus, I'll send you that scene. To return to the ordinary world gives your protagonist the opportunity to prove they've changed for the better, learned something, or have attained a certain power or piece of knowledge that will help them, and maybe others, within their ordinary world take on any and all future conflicts. 3. To allow the reader and audience to live vicariously. Because catharsis is so vital to the cinematic experience, that's why people go to the movies. Having the hero return to their ordinary world triumphant offers the reader and audience a chance to feel the glory of that return. And if it's not glory, it's a sense of calm, knowing that everything is going to be okay for the character they've lived vicariously through. In Burning America, the last song closing out the novel summarizes the journey Paul has been on. The Ian Hunter song intones, "We've been living in purgatory, and anything's better than this." Paul and Kaitrin united home are going to be fine. The ordeal has passed. There is a tragic death, but Paul will return to the ordinary world as Kaitrin knows and enjoys stability and love. In Good Will Hunting, we're back to Will's ordinary world. Yes, he's had a breakthrough with Sean. Yes, he has completed his court-ordered punishment. But Skylar is gone. Everything else in his life is better, but he lost out on the love of his life. And now he's back to his routine, or so we think. It's another day. Will's friends arrive in the driveway. His best friend gets out, knocks on his door, ready to go through another day in their routine Southie lives. But wait, Will's not home. Bonus, send me that scene. We feel that cathartic moment of going after the love of your life through the actions of Will, and we're left energized and inspired. In Titanic, Rose has survived. She's back in a version of her ordinary world, off of the Titanic. As she waits on the rescue ship, she sees her fiancé and her mother, two forces of negativity that represent the life she was stuck in before she met Jack. And even though Jack is gone, we soon learn that she went on to live an amazing life full of adventure and intrigue. She's taken what she learned from Jack about life and went on to live life to the fullest. I'll send you that scene as a bonus. The message and center theme of the film offers the audience the cathartic feeling of the appreciation of life. We're left with a sense of wanting to be better and wanting to live life to its fullest, and we experience that vicariously through Rose. When the reader closes your script or when the audience walks out of that theater, they go back to their ordinary world changed, just like your protagonist has by returning to their ordinary world and proving that they've changed themselves. Not every story calls for the protagonist to return to their ordinary world, but it's a wonderful tool to consider using within your cinematic tales. Well, that's up for the stage 12 of The Hero's Journey by Joseph Campbell, as applied specifically to Burning America in the best interest of the children. If you want to improve your writing, get in touch with me and I'll help you walk through the Hero's Journey worksheet. And of course, if you want to get any of the bonus episodes and the scenes that I've noticed and pointed out going through the 12 stages, let me know. I can help you that as well. Until next time, Deus Volt.